Hey guys, Veritan here, and welcome to my Skylanders Imaginators killing game, where I've taken all the Imaginators, all the Senseis from Imaginators, minus the villains, and put them in a killing game, where we'll see which 5 are the best. Well, let's get into it. Dr. Neocortex and Chopscotch. Airstrike votes for Boom Bloom, Ambush votes for Tidepool, Aurora votes for Pit Boss, Barbella votes for Ambush, Boom Bloom votes for Mr. Cat, Buckshot votes for Airstrike, Chain Reaction votes for Buckshot, Crash votes for Barbella, Ember votes for Pit Boss, Flarewolf votes for Ambush, Kingpin votes for Boom Bloom, Mr. Cat votes for Buckshot, Pit Boss votes for Wildstorm, Robo votes for Boom Bloom, Starcast votes for Robo, Tidepool votes for Chain Reaction, Tri-Tip votes for Wildstorm, Wildstorm votes for Flarewolf. And the killer is Boom Bloom. On to Chapter 2. And Robo. For how rare you are, you couldn't have survived a bit longer? Airstrike votes for Kingpin. Ambush votes for Wildstorm. Aurora votes for Wildstorm. Barbella votes for Ember. Buckshot votes for Pit Boss. Chain Reaction votes for Mr. Cat. Crash votes for Kingpin, Ember votes for Barbella, Flarewolf votes for Ember, Kingpin votes for Tri-Tip, Mr. Cat votes for Pit Boss votes for Flarewolf, Starcast votes for Aurora, Tidepool votes for Tri-Tip votes for Airstrike, Wildstorm votes for Buckshot. And the killer is Ember, Kingpin, Pit Boss, Tri-Tip, and Wildstorm. Let's say it's Pit Boss. Wildstorm. On to Chapter 3. It's Mr. Cat. Airstrike votes for Chain Reaction, Ambush votes for Crash, Aurora votes for Tidepool, Barbella votes for Flarewolf, Buckshot votes for Starcast, Chain Reaction votes for Starcast, Crash votes for Pit Boss, Ember votes for Ambush, Flarewolf votes for Pit Boss, Kingpin votes for Buckshot, but Pit Boss votes for Tri-Tip, Starcast votes for Barbella, Tidepool votes for Ambush, Tri-Tip votes for Buckshot. There's a tie between Ambush, Buckshot, Pit Boss, and Starcast. And I say it's Buckshot. Starcast, I'm never gonna get it right. On to Chapter 4. Tidepool and Tri-Tip. Airstrike votes for Barbella, Ambush votes for Flarewolf, Aurora votes for Flarewolf, Barbella votes for Pit Boss, Buckshot votes for Pit Boss, Chain Reaction votes for Barbella, Crash votes for Flarewolf, Ember votes for Barbella, Flarewolf votes for Ambush, Kingpin votes for Crash, Pit Boss votes for Ember. And it is Barbella, Flarewolf, Barbella. On to Chapter 5. Crash and Chain Reaction. Airstrike votes for Ember. Ambush votes for Kingpin. Aurora votes for Buckshot. Buckshot votes for Ambush. Ember votes for Flarewolf. Flarewolf votes for Buckshot. Kingpin votes for Aurora. Pit Boss votes for Kingpin. Buckshot and Kingpin? It's gotta be Kingpin. On to Chapter 6. Ambush. Airstrike votes for Flarewolf. Aurora votes for Kingpin. Ember votes for Aurora. Flarewolf votes for Pit Boss. Kingpin votes for Airstrike. Pit Boss votes for Ember. And the killer is Airstrike, Aurora, Ember, Flarewolf, Kingpin, and Pit Boss. Kingpin. Oh, Airstrike, Aurora, Flarewolf, Kingpin, and Pit Boss. Dr. Neocortex killed Chapter 1. Chopscotch killed Chapter 1. Boom Bloom executed Chapter 1. Robo killed Chapter 2. Wildstorm executed Chapter 2. Mr. Cat killed Chapter 3. Starcast executed Chapter 3. Tidepool killed Chapter 4. Tri-Tip killed Chapter 4. Barbella executed Chapter 4. Crash killed Chapter 5. Chain Reaction killed Chapter 5. Buckshot executed Chapter 5. Ambush killed Chapter 6. Ember executed Chapter 6. Pit Boss survived. Kingpin survived. Flarewolf survived. Aurora survived. And Airstrike survived. Here's the total votes. And here's the summary. And well, come back next week for the finale. Like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed this. Share with your friends. Subscribe to V10 Clips and anyone else mentioned in this video. And I'll see ya when I see ya.